Proving fault. Common causes of pedestrian accidents in Northern Virginia. Pedestrian collisions on Northern Virginia's roads cause injuries and deaths in places like Fairfax, Arlington and Alexandria. Pedestrian collisions on Northern Virginia's roads cause injuries and deaths in places like Fairfax, Arlington and Alexandria. Many crashes occur because motorists fail to exercise reasonable care. Distracted driving is a leading cause. Drivers continue to text, hold phones, adjust radios or talk to passengers even though Virginia law forbids using handheld devices behind the wheel. Failing to yield at marked or unmarked crosswalks, turning without checking for people and ignoring signals are other common mistakes. Speeding multiplies risk. Driving too fast reduces reaction time and increases impact force. Alcohol and drug impairment also threatens pedestrians. About 1/3 of pedestrians tested after fatal crashes had a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08% or more. Yet even when alcohol is present, drivers must still maintain a proper lookout and operate safely. Pedestrians must also follow the rules. State law requires them to cross at intersections or marked crosswalks whenever possible, to avoid stepping from between parked cars and to use sidewalks when available. If no sidewalk exists, they must walk on the far left side of the roadway facing traffic, and they must obey walk and don't walk signals. Even when a pedestrian errs, a driver's duty to operate safely remains. Environmental factors contribute as well. Intersections are hotspots. Nearly half of pedestrian-involved crashes in Fairfax County occur at or near intersections. Heavy, high-speed corridors like Richmond Highway combine multiple lanes and heavy foot traffic, making a lapse in attention dangerous. Darkness compounds risk. Statewide, 55% of pedestrian fatalities happen between 6 p.m. and midnight, and in Northern Virginia 82% of fatal crashes occur in low light conditions. A crash in Fairfax County that occurs in darkness without street lighting is 5.3 times more likely to be fatal than one in daylight. Crashes on roads with speed limits of 35 miles per hour or less are 3 times less likely to be fatal than those on higher speed roads. Yet in dense urban areas serious injuries still occur at lower speeds because of complex traffic patterns and driver behaviors like aggressive turning and failure to yield. Virginia's legal framework clarifies duties. Under Code Section 46.2 to 924, drivers must stop for pedestrians in clearly marked crosswalks, unmarked crosswalks at intersections and at intersections where the limit is 35 miles per hour or less. They must remain stopped until the pedestrian has fully crossed and may not pass another vehicle that has stopped at a crosswalk. Pedestrian duties, codified in Sections 46.2 to 923, 46.2 to 926 and 46.2 to 928, include using crosswalks and sidewalks, not interfering with traffic and walking facing traffic when no sidewalk is available. Recent amendments prohibit police from stopping pedestrians solely for jaywalking, so such infractions are no longer criminal offenses, although they can still be used as evidence in civil claims. These changes highlight that minor mistakes are not inherently reckless, shifting focus back to whether the motorist fulfilled the duty to yield. The biggest legal hazard for victims is Virginia's rule of pure contributory negligence. If a pedestrian is found even 1% at fault, they cannot recover damages. Insurance companies seize on this rule, contacting victims quickly and asking questions designed to produce statements that shift blame. Even a simple comment like, "I didn't see the car," can be portrayed as evidence of fault. Because the entire claim can hinge on a tiny percentage of blame, it is critical to have an attorney collect evidence, manage communications and build a case. An experienced pedestrian accident lawyer understands these tactics and can advocate for fair compensation. Jennifer Porter Law, PLLC represents clients injured by negligence, combining legal skills with compassion. Jennifer Porter is recognized as a super lawyer, Holds an AV preeminent peer review rating and maintains a 10 out of 10 AVO score. The firm's attorneys listen, explain and advocate with integrity. For those hurt in pedestrian accidents in Northern Virginia, this law firm offers guidance and determined representation. The law firm has represented hundreds of clients who suffered life-changing injuries through no fault of their own. Call 571-532-9070 or visit 8001 Braddock Road No. 102, Springfield, Virginia, 22151 to speak with a lawyer about your case.